I get tag matches every time. Oh, I hate them so much. Kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, oh, kill me, kill me, kill me, Vince McMahon. Kill me, kill me, kill me, Vince McMahon. Oh, Smackdown, because I watched, I wanna be in the ground. Put a bullet in my head now, because I want to die. Smackdown, Vince McMahon, I watch the ratings drown. Oh, my wrestling world comes crashing down, and I want to die. Kill me, Vince McMahon, kill me, Vince McMahon, kill me, kill me. The Raw ratings are dead.
Over 50 million views. You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show. The Joe Cronin Show.
The Joe Cronin Show.
I hope you hang your mother. This country sucks! This place sucks! CNN masturbated all fucking day. Dude, I will eat your fucking asshole out and then spit it into your mouth, baby bird style. Who wants to go? Call the show. I'll fuck your ass! I wanna kill myself! If I think it sucks, I tell you!
The Joe Cronin Show.
What I want right now. What I want right now is I want you to get on your knees. All right, I want Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston, get on your knees right now. And I want you to go ahead and just hand Roman Reigns that championship. All right, brother? Keep it warm for good old Roman Reigns, okay? Can you do that for me, Kofi? I got some big-ass headphones on tonight because I lost my headphones. I don't know where they are. I'm dead serious. I was doing all these little drums the other day. I was playing drums, and one of the kids took my headphones. I have no idea where they are. They're somewhere. I don't know where they are. I don't know where Vince McMahon's brain is either, though, so what's the difference? What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome to the SmackDown review for April 16, 2019. It won't be a long one tonight because I've got some things that I got to deal with, but SmackDown tonight, you know, is middle of the road for me, you know, compared to what they normally do, middle of the road. But, you know, again, you wait for a big moment at the end, and, you know, he announces it to be Elias, and you're like, oh, man, well, this is a swerve, you know. And you knew if they said the biggest acquisition ever was Roman Reigns, that would have buried Roman a little bit, you know what I mean, right? So Vince is like, well, instead of that, we'll say biggest acquisition ever, and it will be that I love Elias. But then Roman will come out, you know, and they used Elias for the big pop situation. But with Roman this time, man, they just won't stop. They just won't stop. They just won't stop. They won't stop with Roman Reigns. They'll never stop. It will never end. This will never stop. It just will never fucking end with this. It never will end. So anybody that was sitting there like, oh, they're going to do some kind of swerve here, I wonder what it's going to be. And I know that a lot of people picked it to be Roman. A lot of people picked it to be Brock. I picked it to be Brock. I'm kind of glad it wasn't Brock, but I'm also, I was going to be upset. If it was Braun, Roman, or Brock, I was going to be upset, no matter what. I chose to pick it was going to be Brock. I just figured. And then people said it was Reigns, and I'm like, oh, my God. I mean, I did pick Reigns to go to SmackDown. Now, if you listen to my videos all week, you would know I picked Reigns to go to SmackDown. I also picked Brock to go to SmackDown. I never picked Elias to go to SmackDown. Had no idea that that was coming. That's the one thing that fooled me here. And but again, you know, you're like, oh, there's going to be some kind of cool swerve at the end or some kind of thing at the end here. And then there was kind of a swerve, but not the swerve you wanted. What a horrible ending for anybody. If you love Reigns, then maybe you think that was cool, I guess. Although I doubt it because I think a lot of the Reigns lovers are over on Raw. I think a lot of Reigns lovers watch Raw and then they tune out for SmackDown. They don't even watch SmackDown, which is clearly reflected by the numbers. And speaking of the numbers, we're going to talk about the numbers because guess what, guys? The ratings are down again. And get ready for them to crash even more because this is not good. And then they go with the cheap Vince McMahon, the cheap heat with Vince getting assaulted again by Reigns. So there goes him being a heel, like maybe some people thought maybe Reigns would be a heel. You're dreaming. You are dreaming one hell of a dream, my friend. Roman Reigns, like Cena, will never go heel. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Roman Reigns, you're my man.
Get a hold. De Oro.
Give me that Superman punch in my rectum. Give me that Superman punch in my rectum. I don't care if your office goes up my asshole. Roman Reigns. Fucking Roman Reigns.
Kill me.
Kill me. Dude, I love that one. I love the kill me. I love the kill me. Thank you, De Oro. Thank you very much for that, man. Thanks for being a supporter on Patreon as well. Real quick, let me go to a call because I want to hear what you guys have to say. Jake DeMarco, everybody send some thoughts out to Jake DeMarco. He's got to go through a little bit of an operation tomorrow. 203, what's up?
What's up, Jake? It's Gravy.
What's up, baby? It's Joe. Jake is, unfortunately, he's got some medical shit tonight. But what's up, Gravy?
Nothing much, man. What the fuck is this old bastard doing?
He don't know what he's doing, man. Look at last night. He don't know what the fuck he's doing right now. He thinks he's doing what he always does. This is full on.
He's just fucking.
He's garbage.
He's just fucking up this entire company, Joe. Like, it's getting worse and worse.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like, they need to change. Like, you know, Vince was able to innovate in the 80s. He was able to innovate in the 80s, and then he was able to adjust in the early 90s a little bit, and then he was unable to adjust. And then when his back was up against the wall with WCW, he made the ultimate adjustment in the Attitude Era finally. And then, you know, he was able to ride the wave for a long time. And now this is what Vince McMahon is doing, Gravy. And you know what? Say hi to your girlie there, too, because I love a porno from you, too. But this is basically proven he is out of tricks. Vince McMahon is unable to adjust to the times at this point. He is unable to do it. He is unequipped to do it. He is unfit to do this. I'm sorry. He is unfit to do this. Vince McMahon, I am finally saying it. I never said that. I always protected Vince. I did. I'm sorry. I did. I protected him. I said, you know, he's making some horrible decisions and things like that, but, you know, he's still Vince McMahon, and something can happen maybe. I don't know. No, he is out. He is done. He has no idea. He is reliving history of forever. This is some of the similar stuff he did in the 80s, some of the similar stuff he did in the 90s, 3 different occasions in the 90s, and in the 2000s, he finally went into this bag of tricks that we'd never seen before. But you know what? He is out of tricks. He is limited by what he can do, and he is out of tricks. He is trying to go back and do the things that worked before, but even worse than they were ever done before. This is horrible. This is actually horrible. Vince is not even out of touch. Vince is all out of touch. He's out of ideas. He's unable to execute. They're unable to present the product in the proper fashion. They are by far disconnected, discombobulated, and they are unable to even maintain simple continuity with certain things. Not only is wrestling not real because they've exposed the business so far beyond anything that no one believes anything anymore, that even if you show somebody who's not a wrestling fan a guy doing a flip-flop and a zip-zap and a dip-dop and a whatever through over the ropes, through ladders, through tables that are on fire, whatever it is, your friend looks at you and goes, it's all fake. I mean, I guess that's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know, I watch UFC. You have no idea what you're doing anymore. Nobody does. The only saving grace for WWE has been bringing in UFC stars or other stars or making movies or whatever they do. The WWE right now knows how to turn a business profit. They have no clue, though, how to entertain the fans and grow an audience. The WWE is, number one, unable to hang on to an audience. This is a fact. I don't give a fuck what you say, you stupid mark retards. WWE has no fucking idea how to keep an audience and how to grow an audience. They have no idea about those two things right now, or they're unable to do it, at least. The fact is they were unable to do it, and I believe they have no idea how to do it. That's my point of view. They knew how to do this in the past. They don't know how to do it now. Can you imagine, guys, can you guys imagine, everybody listening to me right now, if the ad revenue came back to YouTube full force, the ad revenue, and I put out a video every day that was 10 minutes long, and I made $1,000 on that video? Can you guys imagine that? Right now, I make about $4. If I make a 20-minute video, I make about $4 on it, maybe $2. So I am forced, as hard as I can, to do more shows, more content, be exciting, be controversial, give my opinions, don't pull any punches, do more shows, do Patreon, take live donations, everything I can possibly do to keep my show on the air and to keep doing this and to justify it to my family and to put diapers on my 3 kids, or my 1 kid, the other 2 are out of diapers, obviously, to give them dinner, all that other shit. Or I got some explaining to do. And when I used to have to work 50 hours a week and then do this for 20 hours a week. I have shit I gotta get done. Can you imagine what would happen if one video of mine would make $1,000 by uploading it? Would I work 45 hours on YouTube every week? I don't know. Maybe not. I'd be like, I'll upload 2 videos a day. I'll upload 2 videos a day, make $2,000 a day, and I'll go back upstairs and hang out with the family. Why the fuck would I do all this Patreon and another video and this video and a different channel and another channel and 100 podcasts that I do and reaching out to people about podcasts and news and tweeting and watching the news and everything? Why would I do all that? I'd just be like, oh, whatever. Like, let me just follow some news, comment on it. Hey, $1,000. That's what the WWE is doing. They're like, whatever, some people are leaving, we're losing some viewership. All right, we'll try this shake-up and we'll do this and whatever. Oh, well, who cares? Because we're millionaires, we're billionaires, we're making shitloads of money in the WWE. The WWE stocks 3 years ago, were at about $20 or $10. Vince McMahon just sold a shitload of stocks a few months ago at $85. This fuck made $75 a share on tens of thousands of shares. The company is killing it. All you got to do is play it safe. You know what Vince does when he can play it safe. We saw that in 1992, 1993, 1994, 1995, and even in 1996 a little bit. We saw what play it safe looks like. And then we saw what happens when they come and they take the water coolers out of... It took them taking the motherfucking water coolers! The motherfucking water coolers out of Stamford, Connecticut! and them having to fire people that have been in the company for years with vast knowledge. They took the fucking water coolers first. They ain't even a sniffle away from taking a water cooler right now. It ain't even close to a water cooler. It ain't even, they for all we know, they could actually give 10,000 water coolers around the country to homeless shelters right now if they wanted to, and it wouldn't be but a speck of dust off the shoulder, because the business operations and the money flowing into this company right now is unbelievable. And it is beyond me why the fuck anybody would give this company money for entertainment at this time. It is beyond me why Fox wants this fucking atrocious pile of piss on their network. And it is beyond me why some terrorist in the Middle East wants to give this guy $100 million for a show. That is fucking beyond me. I have no idea. I'm sorry, I'm just joking about the terrorist thing. I know he's not a terrorist. He's the prince. They have no idea. You think that something's going to change. The millions and millions of former fans, they don't give a shit. They barely gave a shit until they were unable to pay for the fucking water coolers. Are you fucking understanding that? Is anybody out there understanding that? When Diesel and Razor Ramon. Now, Diesel and Razor Ramon were pretty big, but they were kind of like the Shield is now. They really got bigger because they jumped ship to WCW. Diesel was the Roman Reigns of 95. Razor Ramon was the Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose, whatever you want to choose. And they went elsewhere. And that sort of forced Vince. They had to take the water coolers. Do you understand that? Do you understand? Until they come for the water coolers, because if they do, Vince will be like, oh, damn, I've seen this before. Damn it, I've seen this before. We're going to have to do something. Until they come for the water coolers, they're going to play it safe. Safe as can be. But every once in a while, they'll throw out some of that reality to you guys. Kind of like Xavier Woods tonight. Like, oh, I'm a YouTuber, and I'm going to complain because I haven't seen Tyler Breeze on SmackDown. Or whatever shot Xavier Woods made at me and every other YouTube wrestling guy out there. Good for him. Good for him. Keep doing that. Watch what happens. By the way, I thought the beginning of SmackDown tonight was kind of funny. I actually thought it was kind of funny with Owens and them. I really did. I did think it was kind of funny. Kind of lame, but kind of funny. It was okay. 712, call back, man. I'm sorry I lost you. Unknown caller. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
What's up, man? What do you got, brother?
I don't mind that Roman Reigns went to SmackDown. I just don't like the way they executed tonight with Vince McMahon and trolling everybody with Elias.
I agree. I thought Reigns was going to go to SmackDown, so that wasn't a surprise. I thought he was going to go, but I thought they were going to do something that everybody would love at the end of the show, and instead they did something that about 40% of the audience likes, and it obviously doesn't sit that well with the Montreal crowd. I mean, the Montreal crowd was half divided. Half the fans were cheering, half the fans were booing, so... You know, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sure there's people out there that are like, yay, or whatever. I don't know why. Because who cares? It's not like Roman can't be seen on either show. But for the people like us, because I feel like a lot of the casuals don't really care as much about the shake-up stuff. Like, they're not really as excited for who's coming. You know, they don't really care. I feel like it's more of the hardcore people that are like, I want surprises. Like, we're the ones that want surprises. And that surprise is Roman Reigns. And then he had to punch the old man again. Like, it was just stupid to me. I don't know. I agree.
And also, other than the New Day and the Hardys, what other tag team are they on SmackDown?
New Day, The Hardys, the Bar? Is the Bar still on SmackDown, or did they go to...
I was saying Sheamus.
Well, we don't know. Yeah, we don't know where Sheamus is, but we know that Wolf quit tonight, everybody, so there's another one gone. Sasha's... thank you for the call, man. I really appreciate it, dude. I'm sorry if you had something else. Sasha's taking her time off still. Bailey got booed insanely. Somebody said she only got booed because it was Canada. I disagree. She got booed because of all the social media talk. I think she would have been booed in most cities of the country. Probably less in some of the American cities that are casual places. But she would have been booed still because she would have gotten a mild reaction by the casuals like, oh, yeah, it's hug time, cool. But then like most people would have booed her. So that's not good for her. Luke Harper has quit the company. Luke Harper has asked for his release. Wolf from Sanity has asked for his release. What a just horrible, horrible, horrible time to be a WWE fan. This is
Super Chat Party.
Yo, DeMonte. What's up, DeMonte?
At least Raw is Seth Rollins' show now. Him and NickY J.
Yeah, I mean, that is cool. It's just, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really doesn't matter. I love all these guys. It doesn't matter. They're going to be booked horribly. That's why the ratings are down. The ratings aren't down because of who's on SmackDown, who's on Raw. The ratings are down because these guys have no idea how to book stuff, do some storylines, have some good writing, entertain us. They have no idea. I said anus. They have no idea how to do that. They have no idea how to do that. And yeah, I still haven't fixed my studio 100%. This studio is still fucked. I still need... I'm way behind. That's why it's shaking, because it's on top of my TV computer.
Oh, no.
Mr. J. Paula.
2 weeks and Lars still gets no reactions. Bully got BTFO lol. Being bully is suffering. That woman segment was cancer. What a lackluster shakeup.
That was a lackluster shakeup, to say the least. J. Paula, we had a lackluster Monday Night Raw after Mania. A fairly lackluster Raw after Mania. A lackluster SmackDown after Mania. And then all with the promise of a great shakeup the next week. And then we had a lackluster 2 shakeups. This company had that going for it, and they still failed. Horrible.
Shit bomb.
I just made the greatest accusation for SmackDown ever. My favorite wrestler of all time. Roman Reigns. Isn't that great? Montreal. Brett screwed Brett.
Yeah, we screwed ourselves for believing that was going to be anything good. I mean, a lot of people already thought, it's going to be Reigns, so that's not a big deal, but it was the way they swerved us into thinking maybe something cool is happening. Oh, no, it is Reigns. Like, okay, it's Elias, and so then everybody goes, oh, man, Elias is the guy? I mean, I like Elias, but, Reigns is here. Maybe they'll cheer that way, yeah.
Super Chat.
Hide Kofi immediately.
Yeah. Whisper Zeta, what's up, man? Ridiculous. Thanks for the donation. Thank you.
Super Chat Party.
What's up, Spaz?
Joe's the GOAT. New Day finally stopped being racist and finally let a white guy in. Kofi needs Kevin's help holding up the belt and pleasing his wife.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god. Kofi needs help. And now Owens can hold his kids for him too. That's the other thing. Yeah, no wrestlers can be themselves. They're all scripted by the same person, so they all sound the same robotic way. They trolled you guys. They trolled me. They trolled all of us. That crowd should have thrown stuff at Vince. At this point, people need to start throwing things. I really believe it. Need to start throwing things in the ring. Zachary Busby, thanks for the $1.99. I don't know why he wrote $15. It's weird. You meant to put in 15, maybe? That's not how that works, Zachary, but I appreciate it. You just move the incremental thing up. By the way, if you guys want to donate, the link is in the description box for Streamlabs Twitch alerts. It's in the description. That's a better way to donate with your credit card or PayPal down below using Streamlabs. All the crazy different alerts. But if you have to super chat, you can. Just the other way is a little bit better. And who knows when YouTube will take away my monetization.
I guess SmackDown has both US and IC titles.
Yeah. I don't understand that. Every CJ Crumb, thanks, man. Everything is really convoluted about what's going on right now. This shakeup confused the shit out of me.
Rather watch the worst Thunder episode than that.
Zachary, thanks, man. Yeah, I'd rather watch Thunder. I agree. At least the ring sounds awesome. You know, at least the WCW ring sounds fucking sick when they hit the ring. It's like, I mean, it's a little overdone, but I still prefer it over this. Why the fuck don't they throw shit in the ring anymore? I know, right? I mean, I'm like, it's not good to do that. It's not good to advocate that, but I mean, I got to tell you, man, I have a temper. I guess I got problems. I've never been arrested or never been in trouble, but I'll tell you what, man, I would have chucked a whole fucking beer in that ring. I would have flipped out, man. Super chat.
Roman finally goes heel by attacking Vince.
I mean, I don't know. I wish it was that way. Maybe. It kind of could have been that way, CJ. Yeah, Samoa Joe would probably go to Raw. I mean, probably.
Give me that hell
Yeah. I just wanted to say. I liked the part where ha 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 ha
Jesus.
ha 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 _.
Yeah, the pussies are the fans are pussies now. Slow grow spleens Tostin. Slow grow spleen Tostin. What the fuck? Thanks for the 316, man.
Pour me a beer. You've got a new subscriber.
Bong Zambo 15. There's a name. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. What's up to everybody in the chat? How you guys doing? Thank you very much for that. Appreciate that. What's up to the chat? Feel free to hit the like button if you'd like. Yeah.
Super chat. Party.
I'm trying to get my phone lines fixed, by the way.
The Superstar shakeup is literally the shits. And no one cares about which brand anyone is on.
Right. I agree.
Can't remember WWE ever being this unwatchable. It's actually kinda sad.
Yeah, this is very sad, Zachary Busby. And Zachary, man, thank you for the $14.99. There it goes. I think that's what he was trying to get earlier. Thanks so much, dude. I appreciate that drop. That's a good drop. For a SmackDown review, that's good. There's a bunch of stuff up on Patreon too, Mike. Yeah.
Press 2.
Oh, we lost the caller. We lost the caller. It's all right, though. I'm going to get into SmackDown in a second here.
Super chat. Party.
Vince's message to Trasha Skanks. We don't need you. We can make anyone on Raw or SmackDown Bailey's new black best friend.
That's basically true. That's how Vince feels about almost everything. You know, Spaz? Vince basically feels like, hey, listen, we're bigger than you. You're not bigger than us. And I think Vince hates the idea that some people are bigger than them or can become bigger than WWE. He's always hated that. So we know that. And that's why he wants to build Roman Reigns up as a guy who can't really act, but is the guy, right? It's like maybe he purposely is using a guy who can't speak on the mic. Thought the way SmackDown opened tonight was kind of funny. I'll be honest, the Owens thing was all right to me. I know some people hated it. I thought it was okay. Thought SmackDown opened okay. Finn Balor versus Ali. Man, he lost so much with that name change. Mustafa Ali is his goddamn name. I mean, I don't understand. But Ali versus Finn Balor was great. Finn Balor gets the win. It was a good little match. I thought it was okay. You know, I thought it was a 6 out of 10, to be honest. Like a pretty good match. And the New Day opening. So at this point, I'm thinking SmackDown's about a 5 out of 10. You know, I'm like, all right, here we go. Let's see what happens here. 5 out of 10, you know, feeling all right. Charlotte versus Carmella. What did I say? Camilla? I don't know. Carmella versus Charlotte. It's all right, little thing. Not really into it that much. Charlotte gets the win. It was what it was. She gets Carmella's kind of selling all these the dragon screw, then the chop block on the legs, and you know R-Truth is out there with her. They had the dance in the ring with the rap that I found. Some nights I find it entertaining. Other nights I find it cringy. I don't know why that is. That some nights it's different. Tonight I happen to find it cringy, and I didn't like it. Then Lars Sullivan comes out again and attacks I almost called him K-Quick. Attacks R-Truth. He's not K-Quick, not in a long time. Attacks Jesus. R-Truth. And beats the shit out of him. And then he makes it seem like he could attack Carmella, but he doesn't. I thought they were going to have him attack Carmella, which would have been awesome. You know, if he grabbed her leg and then did something where it looked like he snapped her leg or something. Like, oh my God, they could have gotten crazy heat. But we can't have violence against women, I guess. Right? Only James Ellsworth can get the shit kicked out of him by a woman. So we can't get that type of heat anymore. So the heat is that he's staring at her, intimidating her. How dare he intimidate a woman, I guess. So that was lame. Lars did get booed. People were chanting asshole at Lars Sullivan. So he did get a reaction from the crowd that was good. And that's because they were in Montreal. Do that in Arkansas, nothing happens. Because those people are like, oh, wow, want to get a beer? Oh, this big bastard. That's America for you at this point, unless they're in a major city. And then the women have this big thing that I really thought was like, it was all right in a way because they got all these different women on camera. A little bit underwhelming. We kind of knew, although Ember Moon was the choice, Asuka was the choice, which is what people like Matt the Misfit were saying and some other people like that. I really thought it should have been Io Shirai, but she's got to be in NXT, so it's Pirate Princess. Whatever. Io Shirai. Did I say Iro? I'm saying all kinds of shit wrong tonight. I don't know what. I'm having a stroke. Anyway, all the women are out there doing this thing, and Becky cut a promo that I didn't care about really, and, you know, WWE really needed, you knew that the champions were fairly lackluster. You know, Kofi can ride with the whole New Day thing. You know, it's like the New Day's still there, but he's got the championship now. It's over. And the reason why it's over, and let me tell you why it's over. Let me tell you why you see all these people going around saying stuff like this. Oh, you all wanted Becky to win. Now she's champion. Now you're done with her? Oh, you all wanted Kofi to win. And now Kofi wins and now you just don't care? Yeah. You know why? Because people cheered for Kofi out of nowhere. Because it felt like something different to do. Because we're fucking bored. And he deserves it. After that, we know after we get what we had to create our own storyline. The storyline was we love Kofi. The storyline of we love Becky. That's the storyline. There's no other storyline. There's no Stone Cold versus Vince McMahon. Oh my God, I hate Vince McMahon so much, and I love Stone Cold so much. I want to see Stone Cold kick his ass. I love Stone Cold. I hate Vince McMahon. I want Stone Cold to kick Vince McMahon's ass. We don't care about anybody. So people say, I want Becky to win. I don't really hate anything else that much. I just hate when they push these people down my throat. That's all we have. That's the storyline. It's the same storyline with everybody. It's obvious. That's why there's nothing left to do now. There's nothing left now. Kofi won. We got what we wanted. Becky won. We got what we wanted. How are you going to make us hate somebody now so our people keep their titles? How are you going to make us hate someone now so our people lose their titles that you took away from them? That, oh my God, this massive change is coming, or this massive heel is showing up, or who knows what's going to happen. The night after WrestleMania on Raw should have been the night when a new faction or a group or something formed or something happened that was like, oh shit, like what's going to happen next week because of this? But no, you sent out fucking goddamn Sheamus and Cesaro. Guys that we are sick of seeing over and over and over and over again. And you think like, oh, we'll get some heat because they'll think something crazy's happening, and it is happening. They'll either think that Kofi and Seth Rollins are going to have a classic match, and someone's going to have both belts, or they're going to think something crazy is going to happen, but it's going to be Sheamus and Cesaro, and they'll boo the hell out of them. No. Dumbasses. Dumbasses. I would have given my job that night to Vince McMahon. Listen, Vince, If you do this, you just wasted an opportunity to get the new audience and the audience that's still watching from WrestleMania hyped to keep watching week after week. Well, the shakeup will do that. No, it won't, Vince. And guess what? It didn't. And now anybody who did say, all right, I'm going to stick around to see the shakeup stuff. Anybody who stuck around for that went, yep, shitty again. How is it that I know this and they don't? Is this why Road Dogg stepped down? Is this why Wolf left the company? Is this why Luke Harper left the company? Is this why Sasha Banks is diving off of balconies in Puerto Rico right now or somewhere? I don't know where she is.
Super
That's why CM Punk left the company.
Party.
Lars equals Heidenreich plus HGH.
Yeah, Lars is kind of Heinreichy. And Snitsky, whatever his name was. Brandon D, thanks, man. I don't know, man. I've been watching Lars in NXT for a while, and I've enjoyed him in NXT. I really have. I think Lars is all right. I think he's okay. I'm so happy he's here and not in Colorado with a shotgun hung from a noose. So I'm glad Lars Sullivan is okay. I think he looks okay. That doesn't bother me. Lars has not bothered me. He's been a little under what I thought he would be, but he's been okay. I know.
Smoke weed every day.
No one giving the benefit of the doubt. All hope is gone. This might be a bold prediction, but I believe NXT is going to start suffering sooner or later. Who's gonna want to keep watching it if fans know what to expect when they get called up? Sad stuff.
Rambo Mode 92, thanks, man. Yeah, you don't want to be called up. We've said this for years now, but it's gotten worse than ever. You do not want to be called up from NXT. You don't want to do it. Jet718. Wow, Jet, thank you, bro, for becoming a subscriber on Twitch. Twitch.tv/JoeCroninJCS, where I do some gaming. Come on over there, guys, and check it out. I will be doing a lot of gaming tomorrow night, and maybe in the daytime tomorrow as well, plus doing an Anything Goes live show tomorrow right here on the show, on this channel, talking whatever you guys want. So I hope you guys join me in the midday for that. Don't know exactly when it's going to happen. But, yeah, NXT talent gets ruined. Not, like 80 to 90% of the time they come up.
Yeah.
Even when they're good, like Ricochet.
Smoke weed every day.
DA Weed God is here. JCS Army smoke eye down. I quit my job of 12 years yesterday, but I'll never quit on you. Love the show and you. Smackdown 4/10 thought they were gonna change stuff.
No, Nikki, why did you quit your job? I need your 420s every day, man. What are you doing? NickY J, man, that's crazy. You quit after 12 years. God damn. They didn't change anything, NickY J. I got laid off after 4 years. I had a mental breakdown.
Super
Jesus, man.
Chat Party.
Vince McMahon presents the Roman Reigns experience.
Yeah, welcome everybody to the Roman Reigns experience. You know, Spaz Phoenix, I appreciate that donation, man, but let me tell you this. Tonight, guys, on this show right now, we have to just go back to our old Roman Reigns songs. All the Roman Reigns songs that I've ever done on this show, we have to talk about them. They all are so relevant. Are you guys ready for Roman Reigns to take over the WWE? Are you ready for that? Because that is exactly what's happening. That's exactly what is happening. It is bad news for everybody else. It's all about making Roman look strong. Remember making Roman look strong? Remember this?
Real strong, make Roman look real strong, make Roman look real strong, and fucking he ain't done. Roman look real strong, make Roman look real strong, make Roman look real strong, and fucker he ain't done. Slick back hair everywhere, and women stripping underwear. That's hair glare, and that's a Samoan cock right there. He wears a vest. I swear it should be against the rules. goddamn Vince McMahon, and what the fuck is going on? Make Roman look real strong. Make Roman look real strong. And fucker, he ain't done.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, he ain't done, motherfucker. He sure as hell ain't done, because that was from 2017. So there ain't no way he's done. There ain't no fucking way in hell Roman Reigns is done. And how about a good old tune from the year 2015? Does anybody remember a good old year of 2015?
The Royal Rumble, you had to win. You had to win. The crowd, they all booed. Not even The Rock could stop the cheering and hate that you got. Your hair black, Samoan attack. Oh, Roman Reigns, you make me insane. I can't get you out of my brain. You are green and bad with your words. Your promos are turds. Oh, Roman Reigns, you make me insane.
Relive all the classics of the Joe Cronin Show. 2015, what a year. And sometimes you gotta pin. You gotta pin someone. Go ahead and pin somebody, Reigns. Go ahead, Reigns. I want you to pin Kofi Kingston. So many lovely songs to relive of Roman Reigns. But does everybody remember when AJ Styles lost multiple times to Reigns? When some of us thought that AJ Styles was actually going to beat Roman Reigns. Does anybody remember that? When maybe AJ Styles... What in the world were we thinking?
Pour me a beer. You've got a new subscriber.
Broken Dreams, man. Yeah, I've got a lot of those now. Broken Dreams, thanks for subbing to the channel. What's up?
Shit bomb.
Here we go.
Tonight on Tuesday Night Tagdown, Vince will have an acquisition that will shock SmackDown history forever. Yep, you guessed it. The vest-wearing dumb fuck Roman Reigns. Rest in peace Kofi, because Vince just don't give a damn what the fuck he does. 2/10.
I believe you might be right. Seems to not give a damn at this point. Seems to not care. Don't understand what's going on. Triple Gaming, thanks for the $5 and becoming a $5 shit bum. And yeah, dude, it is WWE Tagdown. This isn't even SmackDown anymore. It's Tagdown. It's a tag match every second.
Vince isn't out of touch, and I'll tell you why. Vince killing WWE is intentional. In 2020 the XFL begins and will be his top priority. He will hand the keys to Triple H after destroying WWE, just to say I told you those indie guys couldn't hang.
I mean, I don't know if he would do that just for that reason at all. I don't believe that could happen. But what I do believe is that I could see wrestling ending.
Montreal is retarded for booing Bayley after Ryan Satan was proven wrong about them laying on the floor. I do think Sasha wants out, and could you blame her?
Monday Nitro, thank you. Yeah, you know, I get why they booed her, like the perception or whatever. But yeah, I mean, Satan is always wrong. You know, but multiple people did say that. Multiple people have said that happened. it is what it is. I don't really believe it either. I think it's bullshit. Them laying down there banging on the ground. Those two proud women throwing a tantrum on the ground. I'm surprised that Ryan Satan would even report that. With his whole SJW agenda of loving women so much, I'm surprised he put that out there. It shows you what a scumbag fake he is, though.
Super chat.
Ryan Satin, the fake piece of shit.
Roman goes superface by saving the WWE title from Kofi Kingston and making the SJW cucks cry out their ass.
I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I think people, Spaz Phoenix, thank you, Spaz. I think people were just legitimately booing Bayley. Like, they're just like, we're bored of you. And it's not, I don't even think it's Bayley's fault, really. It's they were great on NXT. They were good in NXT. It's this main roster. They're giving shit to do. Bayley has never been that good on the mic, though, I will say that, so that's a problem. The Bar House, what's up, man? The Bar House crew. Holy shit, man, that sounds like a fun time. What's going on at the Bar House crew? People are drinking and punching people and then taking shots of tequila? I mean, I don't know.
Pour me a beer. You've got a new
Briz Joshy, thank you for subbing as well. What's up? A lot of people said they don't like Bayley, man. I mean, I liked her character a little bit in NXT. It's not my type of character, really, but I just thought it was, what they're doing makes sense to me. I like it. So,
shit bomb.
Shit happens.
They need to add Sex Maniac to Lars' gimmick. Imagine him attacking only men with girls or girl managers, beating up the guy and chasing the girl all night backstage, etc., showing his tongue, pretending to be making out. That would be amazing, lol.
Now, that Dickie Nos, that is hilarious, and I'd be into that, but that would never happen nowadays. My God, they would be called like promoting rape and stuff like that with this stupid SJW world we live in now. They could never do that now. That's hilarious to me. I think that's funny, and it's scary, and that's why I think it would work. But they would never do that.
About to get it, man. Here we go.
I wish.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh.
Whisper Zeta.
Is Undertaker versus Elias happening at the June 7th Saudi show? I've heard rumors about that.
Yeah, we heard about that before. We heard about that before WrestleMania. So we pretty much figured Undertaker would attack Elias, and that would set that up. I think that will happen, because I think it will be a quick match. Undertaker will come out. Elias will already be in the ring. The match will start. It will be like 4 minutes long. Tombstone. It's over. Elias will say he wants payback for what happened the night after Raw at WrestleMania. Blah, blah, blah. Saudi Prince, let's go. Maybe they'll hack somebody up again before the show, so there'll be controversy again. I don't know.
You've got a new subscriber.
Andre Alexandre, thank you very much for subbing to the channel. Appreciate that. And going down my list here, Iconics, all the women, whatever. It was crappy, I thought. Then Kofi Kingston, Big E, Owens, they all tagged together. Oh, you cunt, Bayley. Frog off.
You hit it right on the head, Joe. I'm 30 years old, been watching WWE since the 90s, bro. It wasn't for you and other wrestling podcast and NXT takeover, bro, I would be done with this company.
Elliot, thank you for the $20, man. I agree, man. It's sad. I agree, too. If I wasn't able to listen to podcasts and I didn't have all this stuff to talk about to do this show, I don't know if I'd be solo. I would watch WrestleMania, and I might watch SummerSlam or a Rumble, and honestly, that would be about it. That would be it. I'd be out of here, too. I can't believe, I thought I would never do that. But I'm here watching it, and I don't know if I wouldn't be watching it. I don't know if I'd be watching it if I didn't have this show to do. Thank you for the $20, too, man. Really.
Super chat.
Thank you.
Super chat.
Joe, I got inside info. R-Truth is now known as R.
We're just going to call him R right now. Yep, the R stands for rape. No. That's horrible. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Go sit on a dildo.
Scott Wilson, what's up, man? Thanks for subbing to the channel. Welcome to the Joe Cronin Show, live after every single WWE event, and podcasts usually daily and news daily. Didn't do anything today, though, really. There was some news today, but I didn't talk about it. I was more on Twitter tweeting about it.
More new info. Kevin Owens is now known as Kevin.
He will just be Kevin. No, because he has a like a Catholic white man's name, they don't usually take double names away from those people.
Super J.
It's only if you have like an exotic foreign name.
Keep Vince away from the NXT roster.
It's too late. So much of the NXT roster already came up. Chris Cabacco? I missed it. But yeah, he's already ruined half the roster that was ever there before.
Super J.
2/10 don't know why I still rather read a book.
Andel Peasy, what's up? Andale Peasy, what's up, man? Yeah, you probably would have been better off reading a book tonight rather than watching SmackDown.
Super J. Super J.
Roman will beat AJ's title reign, unfortunately.
Oh, God. Yeah, get ready for some horrible ratings. In fact, I've got ratings in front of me here. I'm going to show you in a minute.
Pour me a beer. You've got a new subscriber.
I don't even need to talk about this ending. Armando Ortiz, what's up, man? What's up, Jack? What's up, Mike Lopez? How you doing, man? Buenas noches. Tiene sus papeles. Or we call ice on you. No, I'm just kidding.
Super J. Super J.
Tommy, we're coming for you.
Oh,
Nigger.
my God.
Smiley face.
What the fuck? Oh, my God. Ralph Nader? Huh. Yeah, he was a politician.
Pour me a beer. You've got
like
a
Ralph
new
Nader.
subscriber.
Marcus Banks, thank you for the sub. What's up? So, I guess the tag match, whatever. I don't know what Owens is doing. Owens going to turn on them probably eventually, I would assume. They don't know what they're doing with Owens now. He was supposed to come in as the everyday guy and eat pizza and do all this stuff. Hungry Boy BJ, what's up? That's creepy, but what's up? The fucking names sometimes. BBUC 2012, B-Buck 2012. Holy shit, man. Thank you for going over to Twitch and subbing me on Twitch. That is fucking awesome. Twitch.tv/JoeCroninJCS. I mostly play PUBG, Madden, NHL, Diablo 3, and then like random other shit here or there, Halo and shit like that. You know, you never know when I'm playing those games, but once in a while I throw in something random. The Resident Evil stuff a little while back was fun. A lot of cool stuff. Thanks for subbing me on the Purple Plays.
Super J. Super J.
Kofi will now bend the knee to Roman.
Yeah, basically. Vince is like, I got to get someone over here to help these guys. Roman will probably work with Daniel Bryan or something like that.
Pour me a beer. You've got a new subscriber.
Although we haven't seen Bryan now in a while. So that's interesting. He was one of the most entertaining things on SmackDown. The Elite Carmine, thanks for subbing. One of the most entertaining things on SmackDown was Daniel Bryan. And there was no Daniel Bryan. Shane McMahon and The Miz. I'm about to kill it.
Oh, wait.
SmackDown.
Oh, my God, I broke my face. Oh, God, I broke my face.
Gatekeeper Drew.
What the fuck is... what the fuck is... Oh, my God. Oh, my God, my face.
Oh, my God.
Shout out to Lighting Blitz in the chat for making me think of this. The New Day debuted on Raw the same night my daughter was born. Nearly 5 fucking years. Joe,
wow.
When was the last time you recall a stable lasting that long without interruption?
That is a great point. I mean, wow.
Pour me a beer. You've got a new subscriber.
Mark HD, thanks for subbing. So the NWO started in what, 96, right? Right?
Shit bomb.
Yeah.
So now that Tommy is champ, maybe I can be friends again so I can be noticed. Oh wait, he doesn't have the belt. Never mind. JB is champ.
Thank you, Debe's Mind. Thank you. For becoming a $5 shit bum. You certainly have a shitty cunt. I don't know about your putt. But I know, how long were the Four Horsemen together? I want to say because NWO was together from 96 to like 99. And but they broke up, added tons of members. Honestly, dude, like, I mean, if you want to count stables that were able to recreate themselves and continue, they've all done that. Like, Bullet Club has lasted a while, but not the same guys. NWO lasted a while, but they broke up on and off, and not the same guys, and came back together again. And even the original Horsemen. How long were the original Horsemen together? That's what I need to know. I need somebody who's older than me to tell me that. I feel like I can remember the original Horsemen being together for more than a year. But there's probably someone out there that knows 80s and 70s, 80s wrestling better than me. And I think the Horsemen were together about 5 years, like straight up. But some members changed here or there. But did they stay together solidly together with the same members for those 5 years? I think it was a good run for the Horsemen. I dare to say the Horsemen did it for about the same, maybe, or 3 years. Okay, let me take a look at the chat. Somebody's going to see this by now. The Freebirds. Yeah, the Fabulous Freebirds. That's a good point. How long were the Freebirds together? In my opinion, in my knowledge, I thought the Freebirds were together about 3 years to 5 years. Yeah, so we'll have to look that information up, but I'm sure there's some guys in here that are in their 40s or something that know this shit really well. Maybe someone could tell me. We need Steve Austin in here to tell us. Horseman lasted 100 years. 84 was the year I was born, so. The OG Horseman, 85 to 87. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, but as far as WWE goes, only WWE in stables. Yeah, this is one of the most longest lasting stables without a turn or something like that. You know, the Shield was around for a pretty long time. You know, Shawn Michaels and Triple H, they only lasted about a year. Shawn and Triple H lasted a year, not even a year. They broke up. Then the New DX was formed, and that lasted about a year and a half. About a year and a half, and then they broke up. And then they reformed and things like that. Darel Stultz, I will take him at this. The original run of Four Horsemen was 1986 to 1988. Yeah. So 2 years original. And then they changed 3 times. Yep, Ole and Luger and Wyndham. Yep. But so that's close, man. But not really. 5 years. These 3 same guys together for 5 years. Wow. Yeah, try to someone think of another stable. I can't. I mean, you know, I can't. Even like Nation of Domination lasted a year. Now Heart Foundation as a tag team or a stable tag team, I mean, they lasted 2 to 3 years, not even. I think it was 2 years that the Heart Foundation lasted. I would say it's down to the Freebirds at this point for competition. Somebody would have to tell me how long the Freebirds were together. Rivera says 10 years for the Freebirds. Is that true? Yeah, see, now we're getting into tag teams, though. I mean, we need to be talking about stables, you know, like 3 wrestlers who are all together or more. You know, we don't want to get into tag teams because then you're talking tag teams who were together the longest. That's a different story. So we really don't want to get into that because that's different. But I get it. Axel Bonilla, thank you very much for subbing to the channel. What's up? Welcome to the Joe Cronin Show, and I hope we have a good time. I hope you have a good time here on my channel. I just want to entertain you, give you shit to listen to, make you laugh, make you talk wrestling. I can learn wrestling from you guys. Party. Maybe you'll learn something from me. I don't know.
They called up Lacey just to say, a lady is better than a man, to soup the trans COK of the SJW cock feminists.
Spaz, maybe, but I don't know, I think that was just an insult. It was like a double insult. Like, she insults the male audience, that gets heat, and then she insults Becky Lynch's little catchphrase. So I think that's all that was. I'm not going to look at that as an SJW thing. You know, I get that, though. But I think they know that. I think they went with that on purpose to make me mad. You know, I think that's what they wanted. I don't think WWE has gone too SJW.
We've got a new Twitch follower.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah. Take my pants off.
Hell yeah. Got a follower on Twitch. Foster the Gamers, thank you for following me on Twitch. Appreciate that. By the way, we are so close to 64,000 subscribers, guys. So I really, really, really appreciate that shit. And yeah, Jake DeMarco is
We've got a new Twitch follower.
Is sick tonight.
Hell yeah. Take my pants off.
Getting real close to 64,000. Brad from the land. Thank you for subbing. Or for following me on Twitch. But yeah. We've gained 1,500 subs in the last couple of days. That's pretty fucking badass, man. Cold Army!
Fuck WWE matches. I get more entertained watching Joe versus the Bear. You the man, Joe, and fuck Vince McMahon. Stay too sweet, baby.
Hey, baby. Too sweet. Cold Army, thank you. You know, I did love it when Triple H called out that too sweet chant that he hates. I thought that was funny at the Hall of Fame. Because I hate that thing, too, to be honest. Even though I love Too Sweet, but, you know, that howling stuff, It was cool when we did. I like when he said that. Because I'm an asshole. Shaylin 9806, what's up? Although AEW may come and take him away.
We've got a new Twitch follower. Hell yeah, take my pants off.
I will take my pants off. Drew Dat Games, thank you for following me. Appreciate that.
Super chat. Super chat.
Joe, look at Tommy's acceptance speech on Twitter.
What? Tommy did an exception speech? You know what's funny about Tommy? A lot of people don't get the belt for like 3 weeks. I don't know if any of you guys have noticed this. On my Monetize This show, sometimes it takes people weeks to get the Monetize This championship when they win it. And or shipping goes bad or whatever. There's been a few people who never got the belt. And Tommy, like, demanding the belt right away. Like, it's like, Tommy, dude, it takes time. You don't just get the belt the first week. But also on top of that, Bailey is claiming he will not send the belt to Justin Bailey. He's saying he will not send the belt to Justin Bailey will not send the belt to Tommy NC. So that's a crazy thing. I don't see Tommy's acceptance speech or whatever you said. I don't see it anywhere. Someone's gonna have to tweet it to me on Twitter, and then I will retweet it so I can see it. Maybe this is it here?
It's me, Tommy. I have just come across something awesome, and I'm just going to say it's called Death, Love, and...
Oh, God. Well, that's not the acceptance speech, God damn it. Oh, well, let me know if you guys find it. I will play it, because I'd love to see whatever the hell he said. We played the video of him flipping on Bailey the other night, and that was fun. Cold Army, thank you for subbing to me on Twitch as well with that extra amount of support. Hey, man, if we can get like 40 or 50 Twitch followers again, that would be sick. Subscribers, rather. Not followers, but subscribers. You can use your Amazon Prime to subscribe to one person on Twitch for free. Doesn't cost you anything. You get the perks, you help me out, it's free for you, and I get paid. So if you want to do that, twitch.tv/JoeCroninJCS. And feel free to do that. I agree. You know, Bailey, you got to send him the title. You know, he's got to send the belt to Tom.
Here we go. I'm about to get it, man. Here we go. About to get it, man. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no.
The current state of WWE reminds me of when WCW began to fail by inconsistent writing in. Just bad ideas.
Yeah, you know what the difference to me is, though, is like during that WCW time when they started to fail and they had all these wacky ideas, at least every week, like, they were doing something like retarded. But it was like funny. It was like stupidly funny. You were like, what the hell is this crap that we're watching right now? What is this? That's what we all said. Like, what the fuck is this? But there was plenty to talk about because it was so bad. It was funny. This isn't that way. This is like coma. This is a fucking coma. It's different to me. It's kind of like that, but it's just different to me.
New Day was not breaking up. Vince is never going to let his meal ticket leave. Kofi is going to stay throwing pancakes long after his title is gone.
That's true. He'll lose the belt and he'll go back to chucking out pancakes to everybody. Here you go. There is no way Vince Russo is the real YT. Thank you, real YT. There is no way Vince Russo is working for WWE, because if he was, I got to believe the ideas would be a little better than this. They'd be a lot better because they'd be so ridiculous. It would be cool. Vince Russo wrote crazy shit. Beyond the Ring with Big T. Thank you, Beyond the Ring with Big T, for subbing to the channel. Remember when we did, I did Beyond the Script a long time ago?
Super chat. Super chat.
Wrestle Inc. saw yet Daniel is injury.
Daniel is injured. Wow, I did not know that, Michael Sachs. Thank you for telling me. Had no idea. Oh, yeah, that's right, because they took him off that night.
We've got a new Twitch follower.
That's right.
Hell yeah, take my pants off.
Oh, one Nevermore, thanks for the follow on Twitch. WWE announces more SmackDown roster, blah, 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 blah. Sanity's Alexander Wood says goodbye to WWE, saw that. Big viewership drop in Raw. Here's what you really need to talk about.
You've got a new subscriber.
Marty Cooper, thanks for subbing. Yep, Raw dropped back to the numbers, the normal numbers, and they will continue to drop, so get ready for that. We started the year around 23.
Hell yeah, take my pants off.
Tom Brady, man, I love you, Tom Brady. 6 rings, baby. Thank you, Tom. Always wanted you to follow me on Twitch. April 1st, look at this. The April 1st, 2.6 million. The night after WrestleMania, of course, draw 2.9 million.
Hell yeah, take my pants off.
Who's that? Beyond the Ring with Big T on Twitch as well. Thank you, sir. I'll check out your YouTube channel too. Yeah, and they went right back down to the 2.6.
We've got a new Twitch follower. Hell yeah, take
baby.
my pants off.
Hell yeah, we're going to party on Twitch on Wednesday night. Wednesday night after my show on Out of Nowhere, I will be streaming video games on Twitch. I guarantee this number is down next week. 2.6, it's going to drop next week.
We've got a new Twitch follower.
I'm saying,
take my pants off.
I'm saying 2.5. It's going to drop to 2.5 next week. The J-Boat. What's up, J-Boat? Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's going to go down next week to 2.5, 2.4. So we're on our way back down again. TYR, thanks for subbing to me, man. Appreciate the support. I hope you guys enjoy the channel. I just want to have a good time as always. Give you guys podcasts, talk wrestling, get your info. Have a good time, take your calls, all that shit. Like we've been doing on here for the last 6 years. MC Sharky, thank you for subscribing to me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/JoeCroninJCS. And thanks to Malcolm J for becoming a patron. Now it's time to give the patrons a shout out as well. What's up, MC? Thank you, dude. Let me come over to Patreon because a lot of people listen to Morning Madness. I uploaded that this morning. There'll be another one coming up as well. So thank you to everybody who did jump in over there. Got to shout out the new patrons of the day. Jordan increased his pledge from $2 to $5. Jordan, thank you for increasing your pledge. You went from 8 hours a week of bonus content to 30 hours a week of bonus content on my Patreon. I'm sorry, 30 hours a month. God, 30 hours a week? I'd be dead. 30 hours a month. Kurt Cobain, thanks, man. Welcome back from the dead. $5 a month. J-Men Ace went from the $10 spot up to the $25 producer spot. J-Men Ace, thank you very much for covering even more than you have to get all the content on Patreon. You are a beast. And another beast is Mike Guars from Brooklyn, or it's Mike Guaz from Brooklyn, or I don't know how you say your last name, Mike, but nice AEW logo, $25 patron, and you're going to have to tell me how to not butcher your name since you're a fucking producer now. Thank you, dude, for the support and keeping the channel going. You're a goddamn wildebeest. Those are the new patrons, and they're big times. Okay, going to go to the phones. I'm sorry, the phones are blowing up, and I'm been babbling on. 937, what's up?
It's me, Aaron's 2 cents.
Aaron, what's up, dude?
Nothing much outside of Oscar finally having a little bit of something to do. SmackDown was pretty shitty.
And, I mean, really, Oscar barely did anything, to be honest. I mean, come on, you know?
I mean, she's in a tag team. At least she's not. I'm hoping she ain't going to be booked like shit for a while.
Well, I would assume that they're going to chase for the tag belts, and maybe eventually they'll win the belts. But, you know, it's good that I think it's good that the belts are on the Iconics. We always said that they got to put it on a heel team. Problem is, people are starting to like the Iconics, so that's going to be tough. You know, I don't know what they're going to do there. To keep it safe right now, you'd think Asuka and Kairi Sane will be wrestling, you know, just wrestling heel teams or whatever, and doing that type of stuff right now. I mean, I don't know. I'm not that excited no matter what because of how everything else is.
I mean, it's all shitty. I mean, everything's just horrible right now. But what I was seeing on Twitter today is everyone is pretty much pissed off that there are 2 Japanese wrestlers on a tag team anyway. It wouldn't have mattered if it was Io and Kairi. It still would have been 2 Japanese women regardless. I don't know why people are so bitchy about it.
I don't know. I just think Asuka. I thought Asuka could have stayed a singles and Io Shirai could have been there with, but whatever. But either way, Asuka needed a mouthpiece, they figured. I think they looked at it as, honestly, I think they looked at it as Asuka is like, needs a mouthpiece. So give her Paige. I like the idea. I would have done it too because it wasn't working with her before, but it didn't really bother me. They just need to book her better. But obviously they're lazy as shit. So instead of trying to book her better and work around like her language the right way, they just said, fuck it, give her Paige. And, you know, throw in a tag team. We need tag teams anyway. And now they can put another Japanese girl with her so they can help each other. They can travel together. They can communicate better. And on top of that, they don't really have to speak now. So that's 2 people out of the way that don't have to speak because, you know, Vince McMahon probably didn't like that. So kind of funny.
Yeah, it took care of that problem. And one last thing before I go, with how shitty WWE is, do you think AEW kind of has a legitimate fighting chance if they don't overbook the Elite as their main guys and have new guys actually win titles?
Are you saying in AEW?
Yeah, if like the Elite did not book themselves like the NWO did, like other guys like Pac or somebody else comes in and they're their champion. Like anybody not the Elite is your champion and the show still gets over, do you think they'll have a legitimate chance to stand up against WWE?
Yeah, I mean, I think if they can tell compelling storylines and mix compelling storylines with the athleticism and the type of wrestling that they're doing, that will be something we haven't seen, to me, that much. Although a little bit, because, you know, again, you know, Impact has tried this. Impact has done some sort of storylines, and then they've also done some really out there shit, but it didn't work out that well because they don't have big enough stars. Nobody's a big star, so it's not working. So as long as the Elite can be perceived as stars, then that will work for the time being, but they're still going to have to create a megastar. They're still going to have to create something that's so cool everybody tunes into it, and then after that, they're still going to have to create something that transcends wrestling. In the end, to have a really big, successful company, they're going to have to do something that transcends wrestling, that gets people that never watch to watch their product. They need to grow an audience. If they don't do that, they'll be no different than when Impact was, 2010. Like when they had 800,000 people watching or 900,000 people watching. They'll be no different. Eventually, they'll drop because they won't have the star power to handle this type of thing unless the WWE creates a new audience and gains millions more new viewers, and then some of those people filter out to AEW. So other than that, dude, AEW, the best they can hope for is 500,000 viewers. And I don't know if they
that's
can.
being nice.
Yeah, and I don't know if they can do that. And I'm not kidding.
I don't think they can.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's gonna be. They have to have their own Hulk Hogan, their own Rock, their own Stone Cold, their own. How are they gonna do that? I have no idea. But if they're happy with, being this like little niche, like 500,000 people watching, and the people love it, like NXT type. If they love that and they can succeed that way and they can find a way to make money that way, then that's awesome. But
I got that ECW first getting on TV vibe with them, though.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I think what they're gonna have is more stable than anything ECW ever had. Because they have so much money behind them. ECW really didn't. ECW really had to kind of like make their funds and make it work and stuff in holes that it didn't fit. Whereas AEW is getting money right out the gate. Like, here you go, see what you can do. And we're going to find out.
They're not on a shoestring budget.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're going to find out, though, if this money goes anywhere or if it was all just a waste of money by some mark who was rich who wanted to create a company because they wanted to and saw what they were doing. I mean, he made a good decision. This is the time to do this if you were ever going to do it. But will it work or will it not work? I don't know. Wrestling is not growing right now, so they're going to have to find a way to do it, whether it's cross-promoting. I mean, they're going to need guys like CM Punk, like Chris Jericho, and they're going to need outside other guys. They're going to need to bring in pop culture. I don't know what they're going to do, but they need to do something that is going to reach out to the non-wrestling fans to get people interested in their product. I don't know if they can do it.
Thanks for having me, and great show.
Thanks, Broken. I mean, Aaron's 2 cents. Sorry, man.
It's all good. Tonight's been a clusterfuck.
Yeah, dude. I got no Jake. I'm all fucked up. Jake DeMarco is getting some, I don't know if it was surgery or shots tonight or something, so he's all fucked up. So, man, if Jake, you're watching, if you were here, Jake, I would suck you. I would suck you to no end. Yeah, they killed somebody in Impact Wrestling recently. Now, they're doing all that shocking shit in Impact Wrestling right now. It's not really working, but I like that they're taking chances. But yet when Matt Hardy took a chance, it did work. When Matt Hardy started doing the deletion stuff, it worked. Why did Matt Hardy's deletion stuff work? It's not working there now. I wish Matt Hardy wasn't in this company now so he could be broken in AEW. That would be awesome. That's television I want to see, man. Now I'm worried the WWE owns the broken thing. Jesus. There goes that. I mean, forget. It's all Disturbed Joker. Thanks for subbing to the channel. I don't know. Brandon Hicks, what's up, man? Lucha Underground probably isn't coming back. It's not looking good for Lucha. Lucha was good, too.
Twitch follower. Hell yeah, take my pants off.
Crush Big D, thanks for following me on Twitch. Yeah, Lucha Underground's in trouble, man. Shout out to Famous B if he's listening. I wish Famous B had a job at Lucha the next season go around. But they're having problems over there, man, getting together what they want to do and even being able to do it.
Here we go,
I did enjoy Lucha Underground, though. I really liked the show. I could only watch up to like 3 or 4 episodes at a time, but I liked it.
Joe, I sent it to your DM on the Twitter, or you can see it in the media on Tommy's profile. Be the way he's 100% racist.
Oh my god. Okay, I just retweeted it. Casey is raw. What's up, Casey? I'm going to go find it now. Should get a good laugh out of that. Appreciate that, Casey is raw. Oh, here it is. All right, we'll play in a minute. Thank you, Casey. WWE Smackdown tonight, I give it a 4 out of 10 because it was at least a match that was okay.
4-letter obscenities need to be chanted at Vince McMahon at every Raw Smackdown. PPV going forward. Also 30 years or less from now, WWE is going to be as big, if not bigger, than Disney, according to Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah, no way.
Are you kidding me?
Stephanie is a mess with that saying. Darel Stultz, one of the biggest supporters on Patreon, and now the largest donation of the stream. Darel Stultz with the largest donation of the stream. What's up, Darel?
What's up?
Yes, say hi to Darel, great Kali. He just donated $50, man.
What's up?
Hell yeah, man. Where you been, Kali? Why were you in the bathroom?
Why you grab your own poopy?
What?
Super chat. Super chat.
Will you review AEW first event next month?
Of course I will. Yeah, we were live for All In. I will be live for that AEW event. I wish I was working for AEW in the commentary position, but they have not called at all.
Party.
I wish I was working there though.
Joe, if you need a fourth for PUBG tomorrow, I'll join.
Hell yeah, Deftones. We might need a third tomorrow, to be honest. So, yeah, man, be on the ready, and I'll try to make sure I hit you up for that. Hit me up, you know. We'll play some PUBG. Tomorrow night is our 2-hour wrestling podcast live at 11 p.m. Hopefully me, Connor, and Jake will be here, and maybe somebody else. We'll be doing a podcast talking about all this wrestling stuff. It'll be a good show tomorrow night, live right here. And then when it ends, I will go into gaming mode, and we'll play some PUBG. So that'll be a fun night tomorrow. More to come here, though. Thank you, Darel.
We've got a new Twitch follower. Hell yeah, take my pants off.
Tyree the Nerd, what's up, man? Thank you for following me. I really, really appreciate that, dude. Hope you enjoy it. I'll be streaming it on YouTube tomorrow, but then mostly on Twitch, so got to go to both places, man.
We've got a
Amos,
new
what's
Twitch
up, man?
follower. Hell yeah, take
Shout
my
out to
pants
Michael.
off.
Michael A. Burns in the chat. Kyle Winfrey, what's up, Kyle? Longtime OG of the Joe Cronin Show. Yeah, I don't think I was going to be in AEW as the librarian. I never thought that was going to work, I guess. They don't want a literate legend like me being in AEW, but I thought maybe they'd pick me up on commentary, or maybe JR would put in the good word, since JR has been really cool to me recently and said some good stuff about my commentary in the past, but you never know. Todd Pillar, thanks for subbing to the channel. I appreciate it. And they're going off the ladder! They're going to the top of the ladder!
Actual competition is what the wrestling needs.
Yeah, we need competition, man. We need some of these indie companies and some of these smaller companies. Somebody has to rise up, man. Nobody's rising. They're all rising and staying in a great spot. They got to come up.
Stephen Amell from Arrow is going to be your pop culture guy. Arrow's ending this next season and he'll probably sign a full contract with them.
Yeah, but he's not. You know what? I don't think he's enough of a draw. You know what I mean? He's not. He makes a little bit of news. 27 Freddie Mitchell, man. What's up? He makes a lot of news. Oh, my God! They're going to the top of the ladder! They're way at the top! Diamond cutter off the... Sorry. I'm hyped up about everything right now. I'm hyped up about everything. He's not enough of a draw. I enjoyed him in All In. He was a little green, obviously, and weird. But, like, I liked the fact that the match was a little strange, and then he was kind of doing some backyard type of wrestling almost. It was different, and I liked that it was different, so I give him credit there. He was good enough. It was good. I thought it was all right. Rudy Lemus 56, thank you for subbing to me on Twitch and giving me a couple bucks. Appreciate that, as always. You heard Tommy's signing with AEW? God damn. That would be crazy.
We've got a new Twitch follower. Hell yeah, take my pants off.
Hell yeah. Rudy Lemus 56, thank you for following me on Twitch as well. Appreciate that. The double. Juice Wayne Beats, what's up, bro? Juice, what's up? What's your area code, man? I'll take your call. I'm getting hundreds of calls right now. Juice Wayne, what's your phone number? Or what's your area code, Juice? I'll look for you on the dialer here. Wicked Grid, thank you for dropping a couple bucks for me on Twitch and becoming a subscriber. Holy shit. Unbelievable. We're getting up there in subs again. That gives me confidence in Twitch. I can never get the partner on Twitch, though, man. They just won't give it to me. I beat all the numbers. We had 130 watching for a while every day, and they never gave it to me, man. They just don't do it. They can't stand it. But thank you. You're the 30th sub.
We've got a new Twitch follower. Hell yeah, take my pants off.
JD33Z, thank you for following me. Yeah, the subs, man, on Twitch, we're up to 30. That's awesome. We used to always have 40 subs over there, so it'd be cool to get back to 40. So we're making some progress here. Vikash Lal, thank you for subbing to the channel. Welcome to the Joe Cronin Show, and I appreciate that. And now let's go to Tommy's acceptance speech. Let's see what he's got to say. This is going to be interesting. I haven't seen this yet. Is he crying or is he like normal? What's it going to be?
Hello, folks. It's me, Tommy, NC 2010. Your real monetize this champion. I'm holding my arm
This is right out of WrestleMania 10 right now with these guys.
like this, but my title's not here. But you know what I gotta say? The most positive thing is I'm just happy.
The title takes an average of 10 days to get shipped and sent and delivered to somebody usually. Unless Monica's sending it. Then it gets to you in 6 or 5 days.
Happy that you guys voted me as champion for Monetize This. And I'm excited to come on to Monetize This Friday. And I know this is a little early. It's only Tuesday. But we got the road to Monetize This on Friday. I'll be there. Your champion will be there. Your real champion, which I wish my belt was here. But I'm just happy that I am the real champion, and I appreciate you guys. I appreciate that you took your time and money and points and donated them to me. Thank you so much. I am your real Monetize This champion of the world! Tommy NC 2010, the real champion, the bona fide champion, is here. Oh, yes. Woo!
Ugh. What the fuck was that at the end? Was he the Warrior?
Real champion, the bona fide champion, is here. Oh, yes. Woo!
Ugh. What the fuck?
Woo!
Ugh.
Is here. Oh, yes. Woo!
What the hell is that? What the hell? My God, that was disturbing and disgusting. All at the same time. Oh,
We've got
God.
a new Twitch follower. Hell yeah, take my pants off.
MC Sharky, what's up, bro? That was cringy, scary, disturbing, disgusting. And that has officially made me uneasy. I am officially uneasy right now. Because
We've got
of
a new Twitch follower. Hell yeah, take
Tobacco,
my
thank you
pants
for following
off.
me, man. Tobacco. Appreciate that. God damn. That was simply disturbing. Very much so disturbing. Tobacco! Man, thank you for subbing also on Twitch. Holy shit, bro. That's badass. You're a badass, dude. I love you so much for that. I should kiss you for that. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Anthony Henry at Evolve.
You've got a new subscriber.
Big Derb 25. Big Derb 25, thank you for subbing. Yeah, so all in all, I would give SmackDown a 4 out of 10 tonight. Not a big fan of what happened. Another lackluster night, and I just no idea what the hell they're thinking over there. 313. 313's on the phone. What's up?
Are you answering right now, or is that like a voicemail or some shit?
No, this is live. No, you're live. I have no call screener.
Cronin, this is Juice Wayne.
What's up, dude?
What's going on, bro?
Nothing, man. I'm bored as hell from SmackDown.
I was starting to believe that you only answer people who donate to you.
Oh, no. I'll answer anybody. It's just random.
Hey, some of us are poor, man. Like, some of us are like on welfare and shit, you know? We gotta fucking get food stamps and... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not on food stamps.
Hey, I was for 3 years at one point.
No, I'm telling you, it's hard out here. I'm sure you've probably seen my stuff with Road Dogg on Twitter about the 6-man tag matches and the 8-man tag matches and the tag matches. You seen that, right?
Yeah, I remember that. Yep, a couple days ago.
How do you feel about that?
No, I mean, there's too many tag matches. It's ridiculous. It's like everything is that they don't know what to do, so they're just like, oh, throw a tag match together, or we don't want to get into a storyline yet, so throw a tag match together. It's almost like a kid who doesn't do his homework on time, which I know all about because I was that kid, and you get down to the very last minute, and then you're like, oh shit, and you throw something together, and that's what it is. Nobody can either decide on a storyline, go with the storyline, take a chance, or do something different. It's always, well, we don't want to have them in a match together because, like, take tonight, for instance. We don't want to have any of these new women in a match because then someone straight up loses. So, let's protect these people and protect those people by having a multi-person tag match. But that's what they always do. It's somehow they always end up with a multiple-person tag match, and there's no stories. There are no stories, man. Like, what happened to the stories or the backstage stuff? Or, something. There's nothing. It's always go out in the ring, something happens, all generic, all cookie cutter. It literally feels like the video game. The video game is limited because you can't really get into too many stories. There are people online that do better with 2K19 who take the microphone cuts and then they do their own voiceovers. They literally create better trash talking stories on those things than WWE does on their actual TV show.
No, I agree. Because every week it's Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley versus somebody in a 6-man tag match, right? Yeah. And they've been doing that for weeks.
Oh, and by the way, I didn't know it was you that called either, by the way. I didn't see your area code in the chat, so I just happened to pick you up. So it is that's how random it is. No, right. I will tell you that sometimes I'll say to somebody on Patreon or something, or who DMs me, they'll be like, oh, I'm definitely calling, like, here's my area code. And, like, they probably have a 70% chance that I answer them because I am looking for their area code. But it really is random how I answer calls. It's not about the money.
I sent you my fucking zip code. I sent you my fucking zip code instead of my area code.
Oh.
But what I have to say about tonight was, do you agree with this? Do you think they softened the blow of the Roman Reigns reveal? Like Vince's big reveal was they used Elias to soften the blow.
Oh yeah, because Vince knew if I just call out Reigns, maybe people will be like, because Vince knows now he has a pretty good idea that people like surprises, but I question that because of what he did on Raw last week. But yeah, so he's like, well, we'll bring out Elias, and everybody will be like, okay, we kind of like Elias, but this is the big acquisition. And then then Reigns will come out and he'll get more of a cheer because at least it's something else. He'll feel like, oh, this was the end of the show. Oh no, it's something else. But the problem is I didn't expect it to be Reigns after that.
So Roman punches his boy in the face, who is the only person who's his supporter, because nobody gives a shit about Roman Reigns, because at this point Roman Reigns could cure AIDS and the fans would still boo him.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, I think there's a 30% or 40% of the crowd that does cheer him, and he does have a high percentage of sales, and he does drive things. And if you look at how WWE loves to play it safe, that's why they're not going to they won't turn him heel, because they love to play it safe. That, like I said earlier in my rant, it's like they've got so much money coming in from all these other places. Vince has no reason to not play it safe. And in the 90s, when they were failing and losing money, he was still playing it safe. And it wasn't until they took the fucking water coolers. It wasn't until they had to fire people, lay people off, cut costs, rent out part of the building. They rented out space in Connecticut. It wasn't until all of that happened that Vince pulled the trigger on the whole Attitude Era stuff. It's like, that's what it took. So you're nowhere near that now. And people are, and now on top of that, the company's public. They've got all these toy agreements. The way that society is right now with the SJW shit, like there's no hope for this shit.
No, I agree, and this, nobody is going to back up Roman Reigns. Like, even with the cancer shit, and I don't even know if it was real.
No, it's
Do you
real.
feel like this cancer thing was real?
No, it's real. It's just, it's not, they did make it seem a lot worse. Like, my God, he could die. Like, he made people thought, my God, this guy could die. Like, that's what we thought. When in reality, it's a cancer that, 90% of the time now is cured and managed. He has to take a pill for the rest of his life, we found out. So that's another new development. He has to take a pill for the rest of his life to keep it at bay, apparently. So that's kind of a weird thing. That is a little scary right there, but but we thought, we don't know. There's like a 60% chance he's okay, 70% chance he's okay, when in reality it was a 90% chance he's okay, and we're going to find out how bad it is. So, but I get it. They used it a bit, but I don't blame them for that, but I think it's real. It is real.
Well, so I thought it was real too, but at the same time, I'm sitting there thinking that, holy shit, maybe they're trying to make it work right now, that they want to put Roman Reigns over so bad because the fans won't get behind him that they're going to give him cancer so the fans get behind him. Like, that would be fucked up.
Well, I'm sure they used it because they've used everything else. This guy has nobody has ever been pushed as much as Roman Reigns. It's almost insane. They made CM Punk take him when CM Punk wanted Cassius Ohno. They made him join the Shield, even though that's not who CM Punk wanted. They gave him The Rock. They gave him Cena. They gave him Stone Cold, Daniel Bryan. Person after person he put over. He was allowed to swear. He was allowed to bleed. He was allowed to make people bleed. He was allowed to fight with Vince McMahon, old Vince McMahon. They gave Roman Reigns every crutch and everything ever that you could possibly give somebody. That I've never seen anything like this before. And yet the guy doesn't get over still with more than 35 to 40% of the casual crowd. He still can't do it. All that given to him, it's insane. And he even got cancer, to help put him over. Yeah. As sick as that sounds, he had cancer to help him put him over. Did it?
It worked for a few weeks, but the fucking fans are just booing him again. Like, they don't want him. We don't want Roman Reigns. It's crazy. And Vince, I think Vince is so senile. He just needs to give his shit up to Triple H and let Triple H run the whole goddamn company, because Triple H with NXT is amazing. And with Road Dogg stepping down, like, SmackDown is garbage. Like, all these 8-man tags, 6-man tags, all this bullshit. And Road Dogg has been even almost trolling in a sense, because he's been asking me questions on Twitter, because I tweet about it, and he was like, "Oh, what would you rather see? What would you rather?" It's almost like he's trying to back up the WWE.
Have you been watching? Have you been watching my show for 3 years?
No, I've been watching it forever.
Well, yeah. I mean, you remember what he did with me? He did the same thing with me. He was like, "Joe, what would you rather?" He did that with me all the time.
It's like he would rather back it up. He's trying to back up his position, but he agrees with us.
Oh, he's always sucking up to them all the time because he has to. I don't know. I don't quite get it. I've spoken with Road Dogg in DMs, though. He is a different person in DMs. He is a different person in person, and he's a different person in DMs. He gets it, but online in the writing, he gets defensive about almost everything. But he is a different person in messaging. Like he's like a weird company robot online, unless it's personal stuff. It's about personal stuff. He's being real, but other than that, he's like a robot. It's really weird because it doesn't do him any good. He knows if he says anything weird, it's going to be picked up by the dirt sheets. He can't talk about it. So it's talking to him on Twitter is almost useless. I know like a lot of people send him messages like "Hire Joe" and stuff like that, and then he gets in conversations with them. But it's that's not going to happen. He's a cool guy. It's just he can't be that real on there. I got to let you go, man, but I appreciate it. I'm glad I got you in here.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Peace.
I like that he called, too, and said that about calling and stuff like that. So at least it's transparent to everybody, too, that, I don't take calls based on donations. It helps if you're donating and I know who you are more. I'm going to try to get you in there. but mostly I am random with the phone calls, especially on a night like this where I have to run the phone calls, the mixing board, the sounds, the donation stuff, and everything else. I'm really not quite paying attention to too much, so I do apologize if you didn't get through. I am going to take more calls on Out of Nowhere tomorrow night when I have Jake and Connor here. We will take a lot of calls tomorrow night, so if you're someone who's new, hasn't gotten through before, try to hit us up tomorrow. But I do love Road Dogg. I mean, when it comes down to it, I love this guy. He did a lot for me, you know, that he didn't have to do. Road Dogg did. He didn't owe me a goddamn thing, and he did a whole bunch for me, you know. He did a lot for me. And it's just, you know, I never heard from anything and never came of it, but you know what? The fact that somebody would do that or even ask me for that is pretty cool. And the fact that Triple H took the time out to do what he did for me, and Road Dogg and what they did and WWE did for me, when I was doing shows bashing what they were doing, you know what I mean? You know, and I get that, you know, maybe it's like a peace offering type of deal, but it's still they didn't care. They're like, you know, say whatever you want, just don't harass us. You know, like, I don't know. But they were good from what I understood overall, but who knows what? I have no idea what Vince is thinking at this point. It feels like his thinking is just so caught up in the old time. Somebody in wrestling needs to innovate. You know, AEW can capture some of the current wrestling audience, but again, they need to rebuild this wrestling audience. The wrestling audience is gone. Danny310, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm still on the WWE's YouTube channel. My rant video, Tough Enough video, is still on there. Yeah. When I talk about you know, Road Dogg, though, it's a different situation, but I don't know. It is what it is, man. It's not a big deal. You know what's funny is Road Dogg talks with a lot of you guys, a lot of the JCS Army. He's always tweeting and texting people, and I'm like, these are all people who watch my show. It's funny, and I'm like, Road Dogg, you talk to these people more than me, and I always give him shit, and then he likes those comments. He's such a fucker. He knows what he's doing. I love him for that. He's out there doing his little sing-alongs in his car, having a great time, man. Raw Smackdown isn't that good, but he can drive down the road in his little carpool sing-along. Spend my day working hard on the go, hand on the hourglass spinning too slow. I can't wait to be alone with my Hall of Fame ring tonight. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys tonight. I'm out of here. Let's all remember a time when AJ Styles was buried by Roman Reigns. By the way, one rowdy subscriber, thank you, and we have a couple more donations to play.
Super Chat Party.
Zachary.
Do you think if Gronk and or McGregor went to AEW, they could draw 1 million viewers?
I think if Gronk and McGregor went to AEW, they could draw about 50,000 viewers. I don't know. I don't think they would draw as much as we think, to be honest. I think maybe they would draw more than that. But it depends on if McGregor wasn't in a real fight.
We've got a new Twitch follower.
Then no.
Hell yeah, take my pants off.
Attitude Era, thank you, my friend. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe I'm underselling it, but I just feel like it still wouldn't help that much. Maybe they could draw a couple 100,000. I don't know. I think a lot of people watch McGregor mostly because they want to see him fight somebody after he talks shit. So if they can get him talking shit, maybe. SG Dirty Bert, thanks for subbing, man. I said 50,000, not 500,000. I think they could draw 50,000 people if McGregor went to AEW. That's not a lot. It's a good amount, but I just don't think so.
Here we go. I'm about to get it, man. Here we go. About to get it, man. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no.
Joe, don't be sad over Pens and Tampa were swept.
Yeah,
the
man.
look on Crosby's face, he's gotta go back to the Mario dungeon for punishment. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Yeah, he's gonna go get beaten again. Who would know Tampa would be swept in the first round, dude? What in the world is going on? And the Bruins are losing to Tampa to the Leafs. Dude, I'm telling you what, if the Islanders don't win the Stanley Cup this year, they may never win it again. Because, are you kidding me? Tampa Bay is gone. As much as I want the Bruins to win and go to the Cup, God, I want the Bruins to win and go to the Cup, but it feels like we're setting up Leafs-Islanders in a grudge match over Tavares, to be honest. One Rowdy Hunter. I mean, that's how the Hollywood script would be written. One Rowdy Hunter. Thanks for subbing to the channel. All right, now I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you tomorrow night for Out of Nowhere. I'll see you on Patreon later in the morning. Morning Madness is up from this morning. If you missed that, whole bunch of shit. Thank you very much for becoming patrons. And Roman's going to bury Styles. See you later.
Styles, Roman's gonna bury Styles, Roman's gonna bury Styles, feed 'em all to Roman. Roman's gonna bury Styles, Roman's gonna bury Styles, Roman's gonna bury Styles with that stupid smile. Roman Reigns makes me so damn insane. His dumbass look got me obliterating my brain. Extreme rules, how the fuck can that be? There ain't no blood or extreme, cause this shit's PG. I'm mad and sad before I was glad. Bullet Club could've shown up badass, but they're weak, ready or not. Reigns is burying butts into an indie graveyard. Reigns can suck on my nuts. I won't fall in line, not gonna change my mind. No matter how much success you like the Lex Express. On the road to WrestleMania, couldn't pass the test. Damian Sandow was more over than you. They let him go because he took away fans from you. That kind of shit makes me want to explode. Instead I'll drop a big load down WWE's throat. Roman's gonna bury Styles, Roman's gonna bury Styles, Roman's gonna bury Styles, feed 'em all to Roman. Roman's gonna bury Styles, Roman's gonna bury Styles, Roman's gonna bury Styles, feed 'em all to Roman.
Feed 'em all to Roman Reigns.
Somebody has to. Oh man! Face buster, flying leg drops, all kinds of stuff that put your head in the mat. Here we go, trying for maybe a suplex, a superplex off the top rope. Goods countering with some strikes to the midsection. And now JT Dunn's the one that goes off. Goods climbing up to the top. Oh, he's able to get the drop kick off. You saw the top rope has come a little bit loose through all the matches we've had here tonight. And it almost gave way there. That wasn't. And then Goods just be so wobbly now with that shot to the head. It's ever since the cutter happened that Goods really hasn't been able to stand well on his feet. In fact, JT Dunn right now is back to his feet first. Goods a little discombobulated, but he blocks a right hand and delivers one of his own. Blocks another right hand by Goods. Now JT Dunn going to the well a third time and misses as Goods returns the favor. Teddy Goods whips Dunn to the buckle to the opposite corner of the ring. Flying forearm there to the jaw. And it's going to be time for Goods. He's setting him up. The people counting along with Teddy Goods as he delivers 10, and what a running knee! Caught him flush! Goods going for extra innings. JT Dunn almost falling over. Multiple shots to the head. Now another one to the side of the head, plus that knee to the face. Look at JT Dunn.
And now Goods to the corner with a follow-up and done. Oh, man! What a kick! How is JT Dunn even standing? Goods might have punched himself out from all of that. Both men, legs have turned to jelly in this main event for the Top Rope Promotions Heavyweight Championship. Dunn with a chop. Goods with a chop. Couple of forearms. And now Goods getting the better of those exchanges. And now look out, that backstabber by JT Dunn. Out of nowhere, seemingly. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, this has been a vicious match, folks. Now Dunn. Goods enziguri to the back of the head. Ducks under a clothesline. Goods buries the knee to the midsection. Here we go. Big suplex by Goods. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. Look at JT Dunn's fingertips. Somebody may pass out before this thing's over. This is... the stamina of these guys, even to be standing, is unbelievable right now. Goods almost retained his title. And what's he going to have to do to beat JT Dunn? Oh, my... oh, wow! JT Dunn, oh no, into Tony P! JT Dunn headbutted Teddy Goods, and then as Goods was wobbly, he just threw him into Tony P. I don't know. It was really on purpose. Death by elbow, no! Super kick by Goods. Goods picking up JT Dunn in the corner. It's time. Goods senses it. Package stunner. The coup de grace. But Tony P is down. Fans are counting. Teddy Goods should be retaining his title right now. But he's not, because Tony P is out. Oh, death by elbow. JT Dunn by way of Chris Hero to the head of Teddy Goods, and now Goods is out. Here comes another referee now. Are you kidding me? No. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Teddy freaking Goods. He kicked out. JT Dunn can't believe it. In fact, he just put his hands on the official. He could have been disqualified for that. He's doing it again. He should be disqualified. Oh my, he's had enough. What the hell is JT Dunn? Oh my God! Death by elbow, the referee, what the hell? Oh man, and Goods saw it happen and he just clobbered JT Dunn. This match should be over right now. This match should be over right now. JT Dunn has assaulted an official here at Top Rope Promotions. Somebody has to find Steve Ricard. I know he's somewhere in this building. You talk about a fine, perhaps a ban, never mind winning a title. Now Goods, oh, a chair shot! Goods was gonna suicide dive onto Dunn. And Dunn used a steel chair. This shouldn't even be legal. Tony P never saw any of this. He's covering. No, oh my God! Teddy Goods! Teddy Goods just kicked out after receiving a chair shot, a death by elbow. Tony P has no idea that the other referee's been assaulted by JT Dunn. So this match is continuing. Tony P is the original referee in this thing. When they see the tape of this later, though, I'll tell you what, there's going to be some money coming out of the pocket of JT Dunn, who sets up death by elbow. Oh my goodness, no.
Look out. Oh, Goods! Intercepted with a knee! In the corner! Oh, look out! Goods! 1, 2, 3, Teddy Goods retains the heavyweight championship!
I've never seen Teddy Goods use a Canadian Destroyer in a match. A lot of people were asking me about the Teddy Goods JT Dunn match from a while back, a couple years ago. This is from a couple years ago. I like this one. Thought it was all right.
What a move by Teddy Goods! I don't think I've ever seen him use that. The head of JT Dunn spiking off the canvas. How sweet is it